some people from a part of Nigeria are considered parasites that can be killed without consequence. The point that must be made here is that Boko Haram militants do not have the same economic objectives like the Niger Delta militants, and there are fears that they may not respond to the cash call offer of amnesty in a positive light. Those pushing for amnesty for the group are perhaps angling for a monetary arrangement similar to the Niger Delta amnesty program, so as to get access to whatever funds that will be released for the program. Again, this is rewarding bad behavior with cash, and anybody that writes a check to someone that takes up arms against the state should expect more and more people to do the same until the checks can no longer be written, or the society stands up and says we cannot reward bad behavior. So, what does this all add up, ladies and gentlemen? Today, we have state of emergency in 3 states. What does it mean? What we expect as lawyers, are we told what this means? And I'll come to that shortly. Secondly, we have the Nigerian military in combat operations in 35 states and territories in Nigeria. Apart from Cross River and Ikeja State, the Nigerian Armed Forces are out exercising civilian duties in 35 states of Nigeria. Even during our civil war, we did not have the armed forces operating in that much territory. Nigeria is practically under martial law, ladies and gentlemen. The country is divided deeply along ethnic, religious, and regional lines. It is very difficult today to have a conversation with most Nigerians without that lens. You know, when someone like me, dressed like this with my name, makes any suggestion that you should engage with Boko Haram and tag the Boko Haram sponsor, even though most of the people that are dying from this insurgency are people that I know, are parties that I know. But we have become so colored in the way we look at each other that we can't even have a decent conversation. Those of you that are active on social media know what I mean. The moment Nasir El-Rufai posts something, everyone from the north supports what I post. Everyone from the south insults me and says you're a Boko Haram sponsor, even if what I posted has no relation whatsoever to the subject matter. This is how, and ladies and gentlemen, these are our young people. This is the next generation. Remember how idealistic you used to be when you were in university, how we saw Nigeria as one, how we all stood up as students to fight for one Nigeria. The young people of today are more deeply divided than those of us in our 50s. And this country is in danger. And these divisions were deliberately created, and they are deliberately encouraged, okay, as a fundamental principle of state policy, if I may add, borrow the words of my brother General. There is nothing happening in the federal government. The only thing that is happening is stealing to finance the next election. Okay.